Hello guys, it's Gemma. So returning another Beyblade video. This time we have a LeonClaw finally. So yeah, LeonClaw. This is a Beyblade that's been out for like 3 weeks now. It took forever. Yeah, I've not been having good luck with Beyblade X and getting them on time. I keep picking from the places that have like delays, especially like the worst delays. So anyway, that said though, we finally have it, so I'll talk about it. Let's go ahead and open up the box here. This is also our 5th starter. The first 4 were, of course, from the original waves. This is our first starter after those 4, which is pretty interesting, actually. And, yeah, so, just a cool little side note that, I guess we are finally getting another starter, so, there we go. And let's see what we have all in this box. And I'll probably cut the video after that, just to get all the tape off and whatnot, but anyway. This is just what it looks like when you open it up. You can see the bay, the launcher, instructions. Just take a look at these really quick, I guess, and then go ahead and cut the video, but yeah. There's that, and then, yeah, let's go ahead and get this stuff all taken care of and talk about it. Alright, so everything out of the package now, and here is the launcher. This is a white launcher this time. Still have some black on it though, but yeah, it's a little bit different, kind of cool. Have kind of a golden, some golden prongs here, which is nice. And a golden ripcord, which is pretty cool. It was nice to have some other launcher color variants, if nothing else, so yeah, there's that. Just a cool launcher to have, I guess. Nice special recolor, and anyway. Enough of that, let's get to the actual bay. So, what should I start with? I guess I'll start with a bit. Start with point. This is not my favorite bit, actually. I don't really care for it. The red's fine. I actually like the darker red on this thing. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, the actual point, the whole idea of this thing is basically... when it's spinning straight, it just stays in the center, but when it tilts, it's supposed to kind of, like, move around more and be more attack oriented. It's basically like a fusion or even like a coat sharp, and doesn't have the rubber of coat sharp, but still similar idea to both of those. Fusion, unite, coat sharp, flat sharp, whatever, all those things. This is the X version of it, and I don't really like those types of drivers / tips, so I don't really care for this. It almost reminds me a bit more of like a defense sharp in terms of how it looks, but it still acts like a flat sharp, basically. You have the kind of extra resistance here as well, by the way. A little bit extra burst resistance on the bit with this part, so... yeah. It exists. I don't really like it that much, though. Next up, we have 560, a really good ratchet here. It's all black, which is really cool. Actually, check. Yeah, this is a translucent black. This is a bit more... I don't think it's fully opaque. I don't think. Might be, wait. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it is actually opaque. I was trying to check on the light, but yeah, so... 560, it's pretty good. These are bulkier than like 3 and 4-sided ratchets, and to my knowledge, it's better than 460, which is cool, so yeah. Really nice looking ratchet overall. Reminds me of like 6 Meteor, well, specifically Meteor, the black Meteor frame from Ultra Chronos. I just said 6 Meteor since that's the combo it had. But yeah, reminds me a lot of that actually, so pretty nice. Then we have the actual blade, which is LeonClaw. Not Claw Leon. I said that in my discussion video like a month or 2 ago. It is LeonClaw, so... yeah, sorry about that confusion, but anyway. Black underneath. I said this was yellow at first. That was a mistake. It is not yellow. It's gold, so... that's something else I said in my discussion, which was wrong. So anyway. Looks cool. The whole idea of LeonClaw is that the outer part here is meant to be kind of... not like fully round, but it's like more defensive basically, but if you have, like, when it tilts, these parts are meant to be like attack oriented, like contact points basically, so like these will hit harder, but when it's in more of a defensive state, these will be just, well, more defensive, so how well that works, I don't think it'd be perfect, because again, relying on it tilting for attack and being upright for defense, I feel like that's naturally just going to come with some problems. It's not a bad idea. I like that they experiment with things like this. I think experimenting with different styles of like gameplay, even if it doesn't work out as good. Like I think Viper Tail, the whole thing about it being like tall and a like kind of draining spin from above. How well that works, debatable, but I think the idea is cool, and I think that's kind of similar here, where I just like that they're at least trying different ideas. So yeah. Before I put this together, let me get the weight of this thing. It's hard to see in this lighting, but I will read out the numbers, since it's probably going to be hard to see what they actually are. But anyway, the point bit should be 2 grams, I think, if I could get it to stay. There we go. 2.18, I guess it's a little bit of the extra bulk from this part. 560, 6.57, and then LeonClaw is a blade. 31.24, and then altogether the weight is, if I could get that to stay, doesn't want to stay of course, 40 on the dot, exactly 40. Interesting, okay, so there you go. Anyway, so I guess putting this thing all together, let's put together the ratchets. And then, that feels kind of loose. Hold on. I didn't mess that up, did I? Huh, anyway. Yeah, it feels like weirdly loose. I don't know. That might just be mine. Anyway. Probably just mine. Or I messed something up. It's fine enough for now, though. Anyway. I'll look at that later. So here is LeonClaw, 560 point. Pretty cool looking bay. I will say I messed this up in the original discussion. I thought the under part of the blade was going to be yellow, and I thought this gear chip part was yellow. And I thought that was going to look really bad with like red, but because it's all, well, it's more black, and then this part's gold, I think it looks pretty good with the red. So that is one thing I did mess up on, but it does look pretty cool. I don't think it looks as cool as some people were making this thing out to be. Everyone seemed like really hyped up about this bay when it was first coming out and stuff. Everyone wanted it, but I just think it's kind of mid, honestly. I don't think it's like that interesting. Like again, the idea of it, it's cool. It looks pretty nice, but it's not like that crazy. Like I don't know, I'd prefer like Wizard Arrow in terms of appearance, or like Viper Tail or Shark Edge. It's kind of more in the middle overall. Yeah, I mean, it's still like a decent bay. It's just like, I don't know why I was getting so hyped up. But yeah, it's still a cool bay overall. I do still like it at least. I definitely think that the gold is a pretty good choice here instead of like a yellow. I think it looks good. And unlike Burst, we don't have all gold everywhere. It's just like a little bit of gold here, and I think that works pretty well, so yeah. But that's pretty much just LeonClaw. I mean, it's not a lot to say about it. It just kind of falls in that typical balance problem. I feel like a lot of balance types fall into this issue of just kind of being, they don't really know what to do. They're just kind of like in a weird in-between spot, which I don't like, and I feel like they just never end up being as good as any other type, so this one kind of feels like it falls into it. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe it actually will be better than I think it will be, but yeah, the idea, at least they tried something new. You know, it was a decent way to kind of add on to the bits, because again, I usually don't like the flat sharp idea, but making point with a blade that kind of works with it in a way, with kind of how it depends on the tilt and stuff, decent enough idea, conceptually at least, so they tried something. So anyway, that's about it for this video, though. LeonClaw, it's decent. So anyway, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.